Hi guys, Jarrod here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the hero mode for the Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. I started playing through the game again, what was it, last night sometime, and I just figured I'd give you a little update on some of my thoughts and things like that. I'm sure you've already seen the video review I did for A Link Between Worlds, and I love it. I think it's a modern-day masterpiece, just an absolute brilliant game. But for hardcore, or maybe not so much hardcore, but for veterans of the series who've been playing since the original Zelda, all the modern Zeldas are a little bit easier. It doesn't matter which ones that you play, it's just enemies I find are they're a lot weaker than they were years ago. Years ago, when you did the first couple of dungeons, it was a real challenge, because just one or two hits often and you'd be dead. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give hero mode a go and see what's what. So for those that have played the Wind Waker, the HD remake, I'm sure you know that the hero mode there is really a hero mode. Like, it's brutal. The only way to get hearts is to use fairies or to use potions. And so, like, if you get hit, like, you're screwed, basically. And enemies take twice the amount of damage off you, things like that. Well, in A Link Between Worlds, there's only one major change that I've seen right now, and that is that enemies will do double the damage. So when you first start the game, when you have your 3 hearts, it's challenging in the sense that if you get hit, you're automatically brought down to 1 heart. But there are hearts everywhere. So I'm currently, what am I doing? I'm in the 2nd dungeon right now. I just did the Eastern Palace, and I'm making my way down to, I just got the Zora's Flippers, the Pegasus Boots, and I already have 6 heart pieces. So I'm pretty much good, because that's 3 hits I can now survive. So I think I'm going to be okay for the rest of the game. It's kind of a shame. I kind of wish that they would have allowed you to go through the game on hero mode right from the get-go, instead of playing through just a regular version. Just because, for people like me, I would have done that right away, because it gives you just that little extra challenge. I mean, I can go through A Link to the Past and I barely get hit at all. Only in Blind's dungeon do I actually I have to actually be careful when I'm playing against that boss, because other than that, in A Link to the Past, like, boy, I just breeze through that, because there's so many different tricks and things that I've learned through the years that you can just, you know, take detours and bypass all these different enemies and whatnot. But in A Link Between Worlds, I don't know the game well enough yet. So I was really, during the first dungeon, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be careful. But my brain, telling my brain that, and actually, you know, doing it, 2 different things there. So I kept saying, like, yeah, I'm going to be careful, I'm going to be careful. But I ended up actually just blasting through the first dungeon, the Eastern Palace, and I just didn't think anything of it. I just was like, oh, okay. And then I collected a whole bunch of heart pieces, and away I went, and that was pretty much it. So I don't think I'm going to die in the rest of the game. I don't think I'm actually going to have any challenge whatsoever. I think it's going to be exactly like the original game. But if you aren't a hardcore Link to the Past fan, or haven't really played too many Zelda games throughout the years, or only the 3D ones or whatever, I recommend you give this a go. The hero mode is really, it's just that slight increase in challenge. If you guys are currently playing A Link Between Worlds in the hero mode, I'm curious, what kind of progress are you making? Are you noticing a substantial increase in difficulty compared to the regular mode or whatever? Yeah, I'd really like to hear what you have to say. So by all means, leave a comment, and we can sort of compare notes and see how we're doing. For me right now, I really, honestly, I don't notice any difference whatsoever. I don't know if it's because it's too early in the game, I'm not getting hit or whatever, but I think I'm pretty safe now. Like I say, if you really want to make this really challenging, don't pick up the heart pieces. that will be a challenge, especially later on when you get to Dark World. Oh, not Dark World, Low Rule. That'll be very, very challenging. But I'm not in the mood to do something like that. I just wanted to replay the game again in hero mode just to see what's what. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys, as always. And I don't know if I'm going to do another video like this. I just want to talk a little bit about the hero mode in the Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. And that's it. So maybe I'll do another video when I finish the whole game again on hero mode and see what's what. But yeah, what kind of progress are you guys making? What are your thoughts on the game in general? And how are you guys making out with the hero mode? Love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon with another video.